Legal first for the US, a judge in the city of Detroit has declared America's law banning the practice of circumcision known as female genital mutilation to be unconstitutional. The judge said that the power to outlaw FGM was down to individual states, not Congress, as he dismissed some of the charges against 8 people, including 2 doctors, for conducting the procedure on underage girls. Well, female genital mutilation is a widely banned practice found in Africa, Asia and the Middle East. It can have serious health consequences too, in some cases even death. An estimated 200 million women around the world are thought to have undergone the procedure, which the UN and World Health Organization consider a violation of human rights. We put the issue up for debate with an anthropologist and women's rights activist from Abai Amadou and also media commentator Gina Ludin.
It is absolutely misleading to suggest that female circumcision, and I'm talking about all 3 forms, is intended to and actually does suppress female sexuality.
Well, I'm a doctor of human development, and I can tell you that this flies in the face of everything that I've ever studied regarding women's rights. So
I want to make it clear that I am not pro-mutilation. I would never support the mutilation. There are a set of practices that the supporters like myself refer to as female circumcision, and there are many different forms. Usually what happens with this terminology, female genital mutilation, or FGM, is that the most extreme form, which is actually quite rare, is what gets conflated with all the other practices.
My counterpart here is comparing apples and oranges. She's talking about the difference between women who make a conscious decision as an adult to undergo some sort of cosmetic or other sort of procedure. No one has a problem with that here, and that's not what our conversation is about. We are talking about 7-year-old children, almost babies, having these decisions to make them essentially asexual and to risk their lives doing it.
I reject the term mutilation as sexist and racist. You do not refer to boys as mutilated, so you don't refer to our bodies as mutilated.
So how far do we let those values impose themselves upon American values, which are based on constitutional and individual freedoms, and certainly genitally mutilating a child without their ability to even consent as an adult is not an American value? Most of the women, from my knowledge, from my 25 years of research, as well as from my experience, do not consider themselves as mutilated and don't experience themselves as mutilated.